Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now, here's Doncic. The quick crossover, what a move.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Slick move by the Claw. A forward who handles the ball like a guard.
Now, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here are the Lakers. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
3 points. And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And it's good, 2 points. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Ayton. Lakers passing it around. Clock at 6. Now, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Dunn. Leonard, that's for 2. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Driving the lane. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Collins so active around the rim.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Harden, that's good.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips. And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Kicks it out to Harden. With the drive. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Lakers leading. Out left to the wing. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Brown. Outside for Batum. Lopez right side. And Lopez throws it down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Paul. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Inside, and Brown throws it down hard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
And Batum throws it down. It's a close game here in L.A. And Smith gets double-teamed. Pass to LaRavia. Smith surveying the D. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. Great positioning on the putback. LaRavia's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So it's both teams making substitutions here. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, or even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Smith drawn the double team. .157 left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Payne puts up a 3, and it's Smith missing. The Clippers leading, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lakers trailed by 3, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, how about the toughness on that finish? Ayton refusing to be pushed around.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
Pass to Collins, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. It's Harden down low.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Back to Doncic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 15 points.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Knocks down the three ball. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clippers leading by 4. Zubac in the post.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Doncic fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent.
This is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Clippers leading by 6. Right wing. Takes it off the glass. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time. being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish. Guys, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
A three from Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. From deep, Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Reeves has got 5 now.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, making defend out on the perimeter.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Harden, and it's in there. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Reeves outside. And Lopez pulls it down. And the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Lakers trailed by 12. Out to the right wing. Batum with the steal. Now Harden. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's LeBron. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Still scoreless. And it's done in the corner. Screen by Zubac. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers trailed by 8. Down low. Reeves. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Harden. He trains the quick shot. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Harden. Lopez inside. Second shot opportunity. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by James. And the shot goes down. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss. Done with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Luka bullies his way inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
The three from Harden. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Cleared away by Leonard. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Collins. Driving to the basket.
Well, you can see one of Collins' best attributes is his ability to finish through contact.
That one misses for Collins. Doncic. Rebounded by Collins. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Harden. Good. Lays it right in there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Lakers trailed by 10. Doncic. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Vanderbilt rips down the board. And here's the Lakers. James. James gets inside and finishes.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And down goes the three.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Harden looking it over. Going inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
So fluid on the floor. Leonard sets the screen and then immediately finds an opening to score.
And that one falls.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is, consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
That one is off. Lakers trailed by 9. Now Vanderbilt from deep. Cleared away by Leonard.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
James jackhammers it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Beyond the arc, down he goes for 3.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Smith fires, buries the deep ball. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone said